Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is James. Today we're going to watch episode 11 of ReLIFE.
What is it?
What do you want to talk
I want the
about?
pill that makes me normal again.
Is that so? A second time. I already made one exception when you were beginning this, so you could tie things up at the convenience store. What's the reason now?
I want to visit a grave.
What?
I know you did your homework on me.
A
You know
grave?
all about my old corporate job, the woman who trained me.
Are you
This
going
Monday's
to
the
visit
anniversary of her
her?
death.
You don't think you can pay your respect looking like this?
I thought the lab was all about secrecy. What if I run into someone from work? Not that anyone else in that office actually cared about her.
Okay,
Everyone
I understand. I'll get the
hates
pills
her.
and go with you.
What?
But
No
you
way!
don't.
Trying to help you out
Yeah.
here. You can at least pretend to like me.
This isn't about liking you. No, you have to observe and stuff, but do it from a distance.
What
like
is her
usual.
name?
This is personal.
We were watching. Last year, we saw your reaction when you visited Miss Psyche's grave, how you completely froze up.
Okay.
We believe you experienced an acute panic attack, and we were worried if that happens again, you become self-destructive. If you decide to follow in her footsteps, or confront an old co-worker.
Give me a break, man. That was a year ago. I feel way better now.
Are you sure? What's going on?
What's wrong, Arata? You're breathing heavily and look rather pale.
Oh yeah, you psycho. You don't expect me to have a reaction when you try to freaking strangle me?
Sorry about that. I was trying to prove a point, though, and I didn't apply that much pressure.
Oh.
And I admit, you're doing a hell of a lot better than before this experiment. Remember those days? A necktie would trigger your anxiety.
Holy crap, you guys know about that too?
Of
Yeah.
course we do. I'll get you the pill so you can visit her grave, but only if you let me go with you as your support. Can you accept that deal?
Like I have
Damn.
a choice, you sadist.
I think it's hilarious when you call me that.
It's not supposed to be funny.
Hey, what are you working on? You're doing that stare of yours. Problem?
I'm writing another prescription request for Mr. Kaizaki and myself.
Yeah, I can tell that much. I'm not blind. But I thought we weren't supposed to encourage that.
He wants to visit her grave.
Okay, that's it. I'm going there too.
No way. For
No
starters,
way.
the lab will only approve the drug allotment for the subject in his official handbook.
It's just for Arata
No one
and
who's Olaf
Rio.
has ever met me. I can just go like this, right?
Two adult men traipsing around town with a high school girl. Thanks for the offer, but I don't want to be questioned by the police.
No, please.
Sorry, Juan. This probably isn't the best moment. I do need to ask you for a favor. All right, we're all set. As you may remember, we have to wait about an hour for the change to take
1
effect.
hour, okay.
So what's our plan here? Should we get through this together, fighting off the drowsiness with conversation?
That sounds like torture. Why don't we just take naps and wake up when it's over?
You are a great napper, after all. You never wake up groggy at all.
You guys even study how good I am at taking naps?
Yes, well, I'm the type who gets so out of it, he sleeps right through his alarm. If that happens, feel free to shake me, okay?
I wouldn't have guessed you sleep through alarms. You're never late to school. So what do you do in the morning?
If I have
Exercise?
school or somewhere else to be in the morning, I usually sleep sitting up so I won't sleep too deep.
Like a samurai? But that's insane, man. How do you feel rested? You've got your job at the lab on top of all your schoolwork. I don't understand how you pull it off.
I'm flattered, Arata. It sounds like you're actually worried about me.
Mhm.
Subject-handler relationships can be tense, but I think we're bonding now.
Yeah, that's sweet and all, but I'd say you need to find yourself a girlfriend who can wake you up. Like on, maybe.
Please don't even joke about that. That would have the opposite effect. Even the thought of
This should
waking me
be
up makes me feel
a
exhausted.
relationship.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
On
I bet
and
that girl
real.
wakes up bouncing off the walls.
Better get this underway.
Yeah, I'll see you on the other side, Grandpa.
Grandpa? Oh my.
Rio, hey, wake up! Come on, it's time to go.
That was just a
There's
dream.
no time for that! We've gotta get on the train!
Shut up!
Don't get pissy! You said to wake you! I need a nap just from trying to wake you up.
Oh, sorry about that. Can you believe it's been 4 months since the first time we met this way, looking like
Or
adults?
month. Oh.
Good evening, sir. Nice to meet you. Arata Kaizaki is. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm already a third of the way through this year.
I actually just catch you looking sad because you were imagining this experiment ending.
In your dreams, pal! Like I said from the start, I'm in this for a year with 0 bills and a chance at a job where I don't wear a name tag. I won't be sad when it's done.
Been standing here a long time. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm totally fine, Rio. Just shut up. All I'm doing is talking to my old mentor.
Mentor.
You do realize how that sounds, right?
Shut up, man! Have some tact for once, you moron! I'm fine.
It's your pick, Arata. What do you want for lunch today? We'll go anywhere you like. Today was your first big sale, which means all that work we've done is paying off. The least I can do is treat you to a good meal.
Michiru Saiki. I had just started my first grown-up job, and you were the one who trained me. You had the best sales record in
Mitsuru,
the company.
that's her
At first, that
name.
surprised me, because I was expecting some
I'm
alpha
pretty
blowhard
sure
to have
that
the
I
title.
pronounced
And you were so
her name
friendly.
wrong.
Hard work, Crazy long hours and a paycheck that didn't justify it.
Oh.
It was always tense. I'd worked so hard to land this job, only to find myself at one of those black corporations. Sweatshop with a dress code.
Oh, what's wrong? You're losing steam already? Hang in there, you can do this.
Somehow, despite all the grind, you actually enjoyed the job. You were so strong and kind. I
No.
looked up to you, and you kept me going. This is ridiculous. I know for a fact this wasn't your mistake. It has to be sabotage.
Some people here don't like me much. I think it's hard for them to lose to a woman.
Well, that's screwed up, and I'm not gonna take it. If you won't say anything to defend yourself, then I will.
You're absolutely right, Arata. The fact that you're reacting this way speaks volumes. I like that about you. But I want you to stay out of this. Understand? You just need to grow up.
We know.
I heard what you said, but I couldn't stomach it. I always thought you were strong, but I missed something deeper.
Oh.
You weren't fine at all.
Who do you think will get promoted now?
Oh my gosh, don't say anything about promotions. This is a big deal.
Those monsters are already doing this now?
Miss Psyche was proud of our company and the work she did with us. I think we were the one beacon of light in her obviously troubled life, and that's why she decided to end it here. Best way we can honor her is to keep growing this company she loves so much. All right then, back to
What's
work.
wrong with you people?
This is insane. Did
Crazy.
he seriously just say that? What the hell is wrong with you people? Someone died and you're just going back to business? Don't you feel anything at all? How can you act like nothing happened here? Have you even considered that some of this could be your fault?
Hey, buddy, we're all upset here. Don't take it out on the
You
rest
are
of us.
not upset.
I'm done with this. Screw you people. That's my resignation.
You've only been here for 3 months.
Wait, what?
That's going to be on your resume your whole
I'm
life.
so
and anyone who
confused.
sees it will think you're a gutless loser
So
who
you
couldn't handle
quit
his first
3
taste of
months
real work.
of
You
this
think any
job.
company will
What
want to hire
about
you
the
when you read that?
store job?
Grow up, Mr. Kaiser.
How long was
I'll
that?
forget this ever happened.
You just need to grow up.
I know how it'll look, and I hate the idea of hunting for a job again.
Part-time
I'd rather do
job?
that
Full-time job?
than work with a bunch of heartless assholes!
Good talk. What are you laughing
Mr.
about?
Kaizaki, in the business world, only upper-level management offer resignations. Little cogs in the wheel like you are supposed to give notice. I can't believe you went all the way through grad school without learning that. No one in this company will even notice you're
Okay.
Get the hell out of my office, you worthless piece of shit! I never want to see your pathetic face again.
Get out.
I lost my job, lost my confidence.
That
I
was
got
3
scared to put
months.
myself out there with companies, girls, even friends.
So how long was the part-time
More
job?
grown up, like you said. If I had pushed down my feelings and just tried to get by, could I have been a productive member of society like everyone expected me to be? Would that have been better?
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, he's okay.
Sorry, just lost in my thoughts. It sucks. I come here and all I feel is regret. Guess we should go, huh?
Yes.
Your name's Arata, right? Arata Kaizaki?
Yes.
We've worked at the same company. We got hired there about a year after you did. I recognize you from an old company album. You're a legend. The old guys talk about you a lot.
Amioka.
Sorry, not old. I meant experienced. Yeah.
That's me, guilty as charged. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're probably still griping about me.
Yes, our boss in particular. He loves to bring up a story about a guy who quit after 3 months and doomed the rest of his career.
Oh.
He tells us about Miss Psyche, too, but he describes her as a fallen warrior who loved the company more than anything. Says we should all work as hard as she did. We were hired right after graduation. We had no idea what a workplace was supposed to be like. If this was normal or white-collar exploitation. We talk about quitting almost every day, but we don't know if all jobs are like this, and we're scared to screw up, so we just grumble and keep on.
They look
Just
half
quit
dead.
your job, please,
Like they're
both of
desperately
you.
hanging on to a thread that could snap at any second. Feels like I'm
Sue
looking at
the
myself back in those
company.
days.
Sue
I
them.
guess what I'm trying to say is it's a real honor to meet you. You're pretty much our hero for what you did. Telling off the boss and walking out, it's the ultimate fantasy. That's awesome, man.
It wasn't awesome. I was a dumb kid, ruled by my emotions without patience at all.
No, you had the courage to take a stand for what you thought was right.
Not everyone can do what you did. It's made a difference.
You don't know how helpful it is to know it's not just us. That company is messed up, and even though we're still there, at least our eyes are open.
Mm-hmm.
We really look up to you. You had real integrity. You and Michiru both.
I never thought my little rebellion would have this kind of effect.
Can we ask you something? What's it been like for you since then? Has it been hard getting by? What are you doing now? Sorry to pry, it would help to know.
Yeah, it was hard. After I quit, I couldn't find the strength to do anything for a while. But I had no choice, had to work to live. So I started looking for another job. On my first interview, I realized I couldn't wear a necktie without freaking out.
Oh.
Other things took time too. They would ask why I quit after 3 months. I just couldn't explain myself at first. In time, that got easier and I could finally get through a whole interview. but no one ever hired me. And then I just got sick of the whole thing altogether. I found work at a convenience store.
What?
Yeah, and now I...
Hang
You
in there,
quit
you can do
that
this.
part-time job.
I found different temporary work. I still can't exactly face my friends who have real jobs, but I'm doing what I can. I'd be lying if I said it was easy. Sorry.
Don't be.
So yeah, it's rough. But I'm just not the kind of person who can give his one and only life to that awful company. And I can say that now, because despite all the bumps and the mess I've gone through, I've met people and experienced the whole world I never would have seen if I had kept working there. So now, I can honestly say I'm glad I quit.
Well, that must feel good.
That
Learning
was
your
a
struggles
good
gives strength
talk.
to those who followed you.
Be honest, you knew it, didn't you?
Knew what?
That the new recruits at my old company looked up to me like that. That's why you got me the pill I asked for. You hoped we might run into each other.
Don't get paranoid. That was only a coincidence.
Coincidence?
Now I have a question
Sure.
for you. Why'd you tell them you don't have a real job like your friends? You most certainly do.
Figure that.
You work around the clock for a very important project, your bills are paid, and there's a chance for advancement.
That's a job.
Sounds like a real job to
Going
me.
into
Guess you could
a
say
school,
that, but I didn't
that's a
find this
job.
You plucked me off the street. After
Really?
I quit, I did struggle for a long time. Your lab chose me specifically because I didn't have it together. That it'd be irresponsible
was
to tell them I had a real
neat.
job. I didn't want to give them any false hope.
You went to the most elaborate lengths to pretend you had a decent job around your actual friends, yet insist on telling those recruits the truth. No wonder they think you're their great hero and mentor.
When you stop teasing me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
Oh, I'm being serious. I think you have a nurturing nature.
Shut up.
I'll be with Arata for the entire day tomorrow, so I need an extra set of eyes. Can you keep me updated on what these two are doing?
Oh my gosh.
They both started working in sales this year for Arata's
Seriously?
old employer, and they visited the grave
It's
to meet her
them.
Psyche several times in recent months. I suspect they'll show up on the anniversary of her death as well.
Oh wow.
If they do make plans to head that way, I'd like to know to see if we can tweak our schedule a bit so we run into them. If Arata learns what he did gives
That
them
was
hope, it
on
might help him
purpose?
to look to the future.
You've been digging that deep just for the possibility it could help Arata move on?
Oh
Isn't that what
wow.
the support division is all about?
Aren't you
Wow.
worried they'll say you're getting too involved again and influencing the results?
I'm merely trying to put them in the same place. What happens after that is entirely up to the subject.
Really?
How'd Arata do? I saw him talking to the new employees at the
Good,
cemetery,
good.
but I couldn't hear what they were saying.
What? You are also
talk
spying
about?
on
Come on,
him?
sir, tell me. It's driving me nuts.
Sorry.
Oh,
I think he's
no.
feeling better. Thanks for the help.
Thanks. I'm glad I got to talk to them. Just hearing I inspired them. It doesn't erase the guilt I feel for not saving Michiru, or for taking a stand she didn't want, but it does help. And I guess that's a start. All the other times I went to her grave, I would just end up feeling worse about everything. And I'm sure she was watching with that knowing glare, telling me to hang in there and just keep it together. Tonight, I could finally tell myself I was glad I quit. If it weren't for ReLIFE, if I was still struggling on my own, I couldn't have said that.
Don't be so scared to give yourself credit. All I did was stand there and watch the show.
I'm not scared. Can't you just say you're welcome without needling me about something?
I'll try if you will. Thank you, Mr. Kaizuki.
What? There you go, being an oddball again.
And now who's the one who can't just say you're welcome without needling me about something?
God, you're obnoxious.
I thought that he quit his part-time job after 3 months, but I was wrong. So he quit his first job after 3 months of what happened with his teacher, his mentor. I think what that called right in Japan. Mentor and teacher. Anyways, that was a lot. Going back to the past, Trisini, Orata's teacher, Rio and An, they were doing something behind everything in this episode, meeting up with 2 of the people who work at the company right now. Everything is just set up by Rio and An. So that was a good talk between Arata and the people who is working at the company right now. This is a lot of information about the past, about his company. This is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.